When I was 13, my mother and stepfather abducted me and lied to the police. They collected donations and fake sympathy from our town while I was starved in a shady apartment so their plan could work. My name is Kayleigh Henshaw, and this is my story. So it all started one quiet night in December. I remember lying in bed when my mom suddenly came into my room and shook me up. She looked like she was in a hurry. Mom told me that I needed to go stay with my stepdad, Keith, at his other place for a bit. He had this dingy flat on the other side of town that he used for storing stolen stuff. She said I had to go there and hide. And if I did it really well, if I stayed quiet and didn't let anyone see me, when I came back, we'd finally be rich. We'd move to a big house. I'd get all the clothes I wanted. And you know, I was a kid who thought my mom always had my best interests in mind, so I went along with it. I didn't question it. I thought it would be a couple of days. Keith drove me over in his van. I got in the back seat and he gave me a blanket and told me to put it over my head. And I remember that's when my stomach dropped. I knew something was wrong. The flat was disgusting. It smelled like damp towels and stale cigarettes. The windows were boarded up from the inside with thick cardboard, so no light got in. He shoved me into the back bedroom. There was a mattress on the floor and a TV with a built-in VCR. He said, "You stay in here. You don't open the curtains. You don't answer the door. If you make a sound, the social workers take you." He walked out. He locked the door from the outside. That sound, I still hear it sometimes. So I sat there. I waited. And while I was sitting in the dark, clutching my knees, my mom was starting the show. The morning after Keith locked me in, Mom called 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, hello, my daughter. She's missing. She never got home from school.
By that evening, the police were swarming our street. And Mom, she was loving it. I found out later that while I was eating a cold sandwich Keith had left me, Mom was hosting a house full of neighbors. They were making tea, hugging her, telling her to stay strong. She was the center of attention. Back in the flat, the first few days were boring, mostly. I watched the same 3 movies over and over. I was counting the hours till it would end. But then the weekend came and went, and the food stopped coming. At first, Keith would bring me a sandwich or some chips when he checked on me. But around day 5, he came in and just stood there, staring at me.